first episode of the Joe Parry Show. Today I have a very special guest with me, Eric Stevens. Hello.
How's it going, Joe? Thanks for having me.
It's going good, thank you.
Awesome,
Thanks for coming on.
I see that it's up and operational. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for being my first guest. So this is my buddy. We go way back, grew up together. Tell me a little bit about yourself so the audience can get to know you a little better.
Well, my name is Eric Stevens. I'm from Tampa. I'm a Tampa native. As you may know, I'm an entrepreneur and a recent grad from USF, and I'm newly engaged, man.
Oh yeah, I heard you just got engaged. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a big step. It really was.
I bet. Tell me how you proposed.
Dude, it was pretty epic. We took the family out to Puerto Rico. Family
It was
trip.
rather epic.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. So we took the family trip out to Puerto Rico. We took her to the highest point. We did a zip line across the valley.
Wow.
When she was coming in, I was there. I was on a knee, and she did not see it coming whatsoever. She was pretty wooed.
Wow, that's amazing. Good for you, man. Opening up a new chapter in your life.
Absolutely. It's a big step, but I think I'm ready for it, man.
Good for you. Good for you. So you own your own transportation service, Elite Party Bus and Car. Tell us a little bit about that.
I do. Been in business 4 years now. It's been a journey, but everything is really starting to build and develop. It's all starting to flourish right now, and it's really exciting to see the growth.
Okay. What occasions do clients book your service for?
Man, a wide array of everything, from bachelor parties to bat mitzvahs. I mean, we do it all. We really do.
Weddings, all that.
Weddings, special events, weddings, bachelorette parties, 50-year-old birthdays, anniversaries.
Get-togethers.
Just get-togethers.
Around the town.
Yeah, man. Military homecomings, stuff like that. Real special things.
Okay, awesome. Tell me about your vehicles and what they specialize in.
Well, right now we have a 20-passenger party bus. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got 3,000 watt surround sound system, Bluetooth, radio, DVD, TVs, blue ambient lighting. It's got granite bar in the rear. It's got 20 cup holders around the perimeter. I mean, it's really set up for you to really just kick back, relax, and have a good time. I mean, you can kick back, relax, and have a good time, or you can like turn up the party.
And you custom build these buses?
We do. We actually custom build them ourselves, right in house, and that's another sector that we're trying to add to our business right now. Currently, is the coach building business.
All right, very interesting. How many people would you fit in your buses?
Well, right now up to 20, but we plan on acquiring some new vehicles, 30 to 35 passenger vehicles as well.
All right, awesome. So I heard you recently acquired a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter.
We did. We just got the state-of-the-art Mercedes Sprinter. It's the pinnacle of luxury in the luxury limousine business. And we're currently upfitting this vehicle. It's estimated to be done September 1st. It's not only going to be our newest member of our fleet, but it's also going to be the prototype for our coach building business.
So coach building business, you're going to get into customizing party buses.
Yes, we are. We're going to be attending the largest livery conference. It's called Chauffeur Driven in Orlando, and hopefully we can showcase this vehicle there in the next couple months.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit about the history of your business, how you got started, and things of that nature.
Well, that's where our business was going, but our beginnings were very grassroots, bootstrap startup. I mean, I found some very innovative ways to raise capital and get things going. It was definitely a grind, but it taught me a lot of lessons. It really did. And now, 4.5 years later, it's really starting to pay off.
Because you customized even the first bus you started out with, right?
We learned pretty much all the basics there, and it's gotten nothing but better since.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So, kind of question out of the blue. Since we're talking about the nice party buses and cars type situation, what would be your dream car if money wasn't an issue?
That's a good question, man. I've got some very expensive taste. It'll run you probably about 300,000, but yeah.
300K?
Yeah, maybe one day. I mean, never say never. But I have to say the Ferrari 488.
Yeah.
That thing is just
nice,
powerful, and it's luxury. I mean, it's everything.
I like the F50. The F50 is nice. The Ferrari is just Italian supercar is beautiful.
You can't go wrong. I mean, that's just class.
All right. Well, back to business. Where do you see your company 5 years down the road?
5 years, man. I'd like to see 3 different sectors. I'd like to see the actual transportation company itself. I'd like to see franchises throughout Central and South Florida, and I'd also like to see my coach building thing branching off and going nationwide as well.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the franchises.
So what we want to do is establish businesses in first Orlando, then Miami. But we've got the formula here in Tampa. We've got it down. Not only are we #1 on Yelp, we're also #1 on Google in South Tampa. So we want to replicate these things and do them across the state of Florida and sell these businesses to people like myself, people that want to go out, work for themselves, have the freedom and the lifestyle that I do. I mean, I'm all about freedom and having a good time while I'm at work. I really enjoy my job.
Good. You should. Now, how does your company stand out from the other competition in the Tampa Bay area?
So, I mean, we all basically have the same type of vehicles. But what people always ask me this question, what really my niche is that I pay attention to the minute details. Like I said, it's very special occasions, and people take it very seriously. They're spending a nice amount of money, and they want to be taken care of a certain way. And I really try to make my clients very comfortable and satisfied at the end of the day with our service. And that in turn that gives us a lot of return clients.
And I do see that sometimes when we're together and we go golfing or have a cigar, and I hear you on the phone with a client, you're very customer service oriented and make sure you go the extra mile just to take care of their every need.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people aren't doing party buses and transportation all the time, but I'm a master at logistics and putting all these things together. So I see some of the details that they might overlook, and I try to fill in those gaps for them, and that really goes a long way. Okay.
So be honest with me, Eric. What's the craziest thing you've ever witnessed while driving around these party buses? Come on. The viewers want to know.
That's another question people always ask me, man. But to be honest, it's not always wild. I mean, most of the time it's your 50th anniversary. It's your wedding. It's a sweet 16. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's people's special occasions. I mean, it does get wild, but a lot of the time, for the most part, it's just nice formal events.
Okay. All right. Well, not the elaborate answer I was looking for.
Yeah,
but
maybe another day.
Have you had any famous people on your bus?
Yeah. Speaking of wild things, I had Wiz Khalifa my first year of business, man. I had Wiz on the bus, and let's just say it got a little cloudy on there.
Well, I'm sure he was going to do what he was going to do.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really hard to see one of your artists that you like. I mean, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to let him do his thing.
Of course. Okay. Have you had a lot of return customers?
We have. We've even had return customers with athletes. We've done Bucks players, New York Giants players. We've even had a up and coming rapper, Lucci. He's from Atlanta. A lot of you may not know him, but he's an up and coming guy. He's actually got a lot of airtime in Tampa as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Eric. Thank you very much for being on the show.
The pleasure was all mine, man.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Ride Elite.
Perfect.
Let's watch it.
Joe Parry Show.